okay, when it comes to Atlanta, here we go. I feel like the cast can do well without Nene. I really do. I think it's time for her
100.
I really think excuse me, it's time for her to go. It's not age, it's not who she is. It's time for her to go. Because
I agree.
She's having these diva attitudes where, it's like if I went to my job where I work in a medical group, if I didn't like a patient and I walked up and left every 5 minutes, I would not have a job. It's come to a point where I feel like Annie's like, your shtick is getting a little bit too old. It's time for you to either stick with what we say or leave. And she does this every season too. She'll be like, I have a show coming out. I have new
every
projects.
season.
And it's like, no, she doesn't. She doesn't need the money, number one. When she came up, excuse me, with that storyline about how open marriage with Greg on camera, you could totally tell that was for camera. Like, the thing is, though, too, it's like, even Jordan had a point that he said when housewives leave, like Eva, like they make it seem like, Tamara, I understand it's a different story, but with her, it's like, don't they give you the option to say you left?
Well, every housewife who's fired says that they quit, pretty much.
Like, I know Sheree quit because they offered her to be a friend and she didn't want to be a friend.
Well, this is a question I ask every single person who comes on my show. And, like, yeah. I let you answer it because really it's your truth. Like, I won't comment when someone comes on my show. And I push back a little and then I just leave it out there for the universe. But nobody answers it correctly. To me, the only housewife that ever quit that I can think of is Bethany.
Yeah.
Because, like, Lisa didn't go to the reunion, so technically LVP she was fired, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them...
They can say whatever they want. Like, I'm not going to call you out on it, but you're not telling the truth.
I feel like also, didn't Lori Peterson quit?
Maybe, yeah.
But that was so
early.
That was when Housewives was a different creature.
Right.
That's when they're wearing the sky tops.
The sky tops.
That was like back in the day.
Yeah, no, now it's a whole an empire,
But I've said this about Atlanta. I've been saying this. A, Nene doesn't want to be there, so that's the first thing. B, like, Nene gets away with anything she wants. Like, if anyone else just decided to stand up and walk away from their computer during a reunion, they would be fired. And 3, you have all-stars. Candy, Cynthia, Portia, Kenya. These are actual all-stars. Like,
I really feel like if Nene's not on this season, I really feel like we'll see like a funner side of Candy.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like Cynthia will come out of her shell because there's not like a shadow overshadowing everyone. Because I think Cynthia has good intention. She really does. I think she's stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah. And she's just a beautiful person. Like, Candy, do your impression of her.
No. Yeah,
you could do it.
How does the bullshit? I was like, that's some bullshit. Like, I mean, I think she is. Part of it too. She is sober, right? She doesn't drink, which is fine. But she's not messy enough. She's an accomplished. I almost feel like she's too good for the show in a way, in that she is accomplished, successful, and I do like to see it a bit messier.
And I do feel like Nene is threatened by Kenya because a lot of fans do like Kenya. I
love Kenya. I love Kenya. Kenya is an all-star as far as I'm concerned.